Batman Arkham VR starts with you standing atop one of Gotham's high-rise buildings, looking down on the city in a pose most who have any sort of knowledge of Batman will be familiar with. This time though, you're looking through the bat's eyes. While Batman Arkham VR is a short experience, totaling at most an hour to complete the story, it's an hour of being Batman which is probably better than spending an hour in your own shoes. You'll have limited movement while in control of Batman, restricted to pressing the move button on the PlayStation Move controller, of which you'll need 2 of them, to walk in the rooms and areas you'll visit. There's no walking around though, but the environments you'll be in provide you with a number of items to pick up, look at and investigate. There's no hand-to-hand combat, although there is one scene which places you in a difficult scenario, but don't expect anything like the level of attacking interaction that you'll get with the other Arkham games. Batman's gadgets are restricted to just the grappling hook, batarang and an investigation tool. The grappling hook will help you get from one area to the next without showing you actually using it. The screen fades to black the moment your hook connects with the already designated area. The famous batarang works as you would expect. Pick it up from your utility belt and watch it fly. The lock-on for it though is highly accurate, and throwing it in the wrong direction doesn't matter as it usually finds its target anyway. Perhaps toning that down just a little bit would have helped with the immersion, as I felt that as long as I threw it in the general direction of where I wanted to hit, there was no doubt that I would make the shot. The last and probably most useful tool is the one for investigation. For anyone who's familiar with Arkham Knight's first-person investigations, you'll feel right at home here. Batman uses the tool to look for evidence by rewinding and analysing crime scenes in order to pinpoint clues, and also by looking at bodies, searching for injuries and implanted objects to move the story forward. This takes on a whole new level with VR though, as actually looking and moving towards a body that feels right in front of you is strangely real. Nothing is too taxing, but the feeling of solving a crime or plotting an escape is unlike anything else I've done before in video games. One scene in particular near the end of the game absolutely blew me away. It's a trick that Rocksteady used to great effect in the previous Arkham games, but in VR it was taken to a whole new level thanks to the nature of VR head movement. I won't spoil it for you as it's something I feel everyone should go through without prior knowledge, and it may actually be the moment that VR convinced me that it's a viable option for the future of video games. Little touches like having to pick up your tools from your utility belt and holster them go a long way to adding to the authentic Batman experience. To be honest, experience is a word I don't want to associate with Batman Arkham VR because it is a game in its own right. It's not just a tech demo like so many other VR games are at present. It places you in Batman's shoes, and while it's not the most testing time for the Dark Knight, it's one that I won't forget in a long time. Batman Arkham VR is a short but lively experience, and I wanted to keep going and finish it in one sitting. While its hour length may put some off, it's not every day you get to be Batman, and an hour in Batman's shoes will convince you that your very expensive headset is worth every single penny.